How we doing?
Yo,
Hello, everyone. We have a video to start off the show.
we have a video to start the show.
Oh, it's very interesting.
This-
Is my connection? You know what? Is my connection messed up or no?
No, you're fine.
You're good.
My computer looks a little silly right now. It's fine.
Bro, I need to get this whole picture. Jets are up, bro.
Oh, you just.
You know what? I'm gonna switch to Firefox. I'll be back in 30 seconds. The stream was no. I have to because it's gonna it will all go down. Just
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Go
You
ahead.
do you. You should have had this ready before. But
I didn't expect this to be an issue again.
I thought we knew this from last time that Firefox is all that really works.
Yeah, true, but I decided to. They changed the.
And he's gone.
Ciao, ciao.
So who do we have as special guest for the show tonight?
I don't know if we have guests, yo. I have a couple viewers watching, so.
All right. Maybe we shoot the burr on if we talk about some basketball. We can go talk about the
He
Knicks.
can't, apparently. So
Oh,
I'll try to. Maybe when he gets home, I'll ask him when he's getting home. I'll try that.
where's Peter tonight? Maybe we should get Peter on.
Call him.
Let's give him a quick call. Called him yesterday. Right here. Let's give him a quick call.
I was just on the phone real quick.
Well,
Over with.
no Peter.
Yeah, I don't know where. Peter's nowhere to be found. Mr. K, we're waiting on him. We'll get the show started.
Yeah, then we'll be all good. Should be a fun show since we haven't had one in a little while.
We have some stuff to talk about.
I mean,
Oh God, stop with this.
Rishi, did you see a walk-off win today? And you got
We're
no
up
hit.
500.
You got no hit last night. You got no hit last night.
Twice, 2 games.
Twice in one season by Carlos Rodon. Then you just got hit. No hit last night as well. So
That sucks.
I would calm it a little bit.
Oh my God, this kid.
I don't understand it. I really don't.
Man, he has some stuff to study, so he can't.
Oh, Peter?
No, the other one.
Oh, Burr?
Uh,
So then, if Burr was so busy, then how was he able to go out last night?
I don't know. Or tonight too.
Yeah.
Okay. You like this Jets? I like this.
Oh, it's the best.
Uh,
Looks like the football team a little bit.
Rishi, I'm telling you, this is the year of Mr. Wilson.
Oh, Peter! Here he is.
Oh God, of course.
Peter, would you like to come on? Would you like to come on the show, Peter? Blazers are a
another
first round
person-
exit.
I got another person coming in the stream.
Oh, that's the best.
A lot today.
Where the Blazers beat
I
the
love this
Scrubs
person.
last night. They beat the
Blazers
Scrubs.
did beat them. I'm
That-
ordering it possibly.
What? What are you doing?
The Los Angeles thing I showed him.
Oh, no
Oh,
boy.
you know what it is, right?
You're gonna order a Scrubs T-shirt.
I'll show you what it is. I'll show you what it is. It's actually.
Oh boy.
I'm sending it to him. It'll be delivered to him.
No, you're gonna send it to Rishi. Okay, that's very nice of you.
Yeah,
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if the Blazers end up playing the Scrubs in the playoffs?
they're not.
That would be a sight to see.
They're not. We're
Yeah.
all stream now? It says live. Oh, God.
There's Mr. K. There he is.
Now I have. Okay.
Yes, Pete.
Oh, you have a video to show us now?
Oh
Well,
yeah.
No, we have to start this right.
No.
Well,
This video is gonna start the show right on a roll. Mark my words. Not what I. Okay, great.
No video?
No. The video's here.
We're so happy not having the videos for the past couple of weeks. Maybe
What? Everyone just needs to set. Oh, it's processing. Okay.
talk.
Yeah, we'll talk for a minute. Okay.
Oh my
So how are we
god.
doing today?
You know what? My mood was raised today because Glaber Torres decided to actually hit, and he walked off the Nationals today. It was great.
Bro,
That was good. Yeah.
Last night was phenomenal. I had the Blazers beat the Lakers. It was fantastic. And tonight Melo's not playing, but they're playing San Antonio, so that's gonna also be.
Also, what happened with the Celtics last night? They're in the play-in now.
Celtics are in the play-in, not the playoffs.
I know.
I just love saying that.
Wait, so hold on. Is it that if the 7 seed plays 10 seed, they win one game and they're in?
No,
but if you,
it's different.
So it's 2 games still for both of them.
7 versus 8. The winner is 7. The 8 would have to play the winner of the 9 and 10.
Okay.
The loser of the 9 and 10 is out.
Okay.
And then the winner of the 8 and 9 play, and then the winner is 8 seed.
Okay.
Oh, wait a second. Speaking of the playing game,
Chalk actually explains.
Back.
It was crazy, RJ. So we got.
Back.
It was crazy, RJ. So we got Portland, you got Memphis, you got New Orleans. That's kind of, Sacramento. In Sacramento, ticking around there. So, I mean, if there's 5 or 10 games left, why not the 5? Why not those guys battle it out? How about just make them play each other all 5 games?
Yeah.
Or all 10 games, or I don't know, how to find a way where they can have, if you're gonna make the playoffs, why not play against a team that's in front of you or behind you to see who makes it?
Many months later.
If this happens to, we end up at 6th or 5th or whatever the case may be, or if we end up in the, the playoff, whatever that thing is, whoever came up with that shit need to be fired. But whatever.
That was LeBron James.
You got Portland, you got Memphis, we got all the teams, and then once it's involving me, it's not fair anymore.
He is the hypocrite.
It's unbelievable.
That is just unbelievable.
I understand.
It's very funny how the tides could change.
And Rishi, you're open. You're open.
You're open to join as well.
You're open to join.
You're open to join to defend LeBron there,
and your Indians being no hit twice.
That too.
In the span of a month.
He had a horrible night last night.
Horrible night.
Terrible night. Terrible.
So Justin, I have to ask you something. Where's LeBron?
I don't know where he is actually. Frank Vogel. He doesn't even know where he is.
Frank Vogel said that he's not sitting for medical reasons, so he's just away from the team. Sounds like his friend Kyrie. Sounds like what Kyrie did.
You might think I'm crazy, but I could see the Warriors beating them in third ascendancy.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I could see
if Curry goes off for a game, I could see
Curry is the best shooter of all time. I mean, he could do it. He's been carrying them the past couple games. LeBron and AD won't be fully healthy ever. You know that.
LeBron said he's never going to be fully healthy from an ankle injury.
LeBron said he's never 100%, and Anthony Davis, he's been hurt the whole season.
You want to know something funny? Wow. Kelly Olynyk has better stats at 80 this season.
Yeah, Kelly Olynyk is a beast. If you picked him up on fantasy, which I did, and then I dropped him, we won't bring that up, but he's been pretty well on the Rockets as well.
How's my fantasy team doing? Let's take a peek at Joella.
Jacob are in the finals. This guy in the middle didn't even make the playoffs. So
it's very unfortunate.
Well, sad day.
And I know Jeopardy missing in baseball too. It's very.
Russell Westbrook is 43.5. Sabonis is 51.5.
Oh, Mr. K, what's going on?
Let's see, Justin, you're looking very good right now.
Yeah.
I think I was looking earlier. Vonch is up on players than you tomorrow, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'm up today.
That is true.
John Moran has 7 points in the second quarter. Oh boy.
That's very unfortunate.
Hopefully Tate gets in the play.
How's Valley doing? 20. That's not bad.
Is Jay
4 and 6.
And then we could start talking about football.
Russ is at 15, 7 and 7. Sabonis at 17, 7 and 6. Holy bleep.
I want to look at this real quick. Is Jay Tate playing? I want to know. All right. While I look for that, Jacob, you want to talk about your Cowboys?
Oh boy.
Sure. The Cowboys are winning a Super Bowl either this year or next year, guaranteed.
This is so wrong. This is so wrong.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Let's hear it now.
Specifically next year.
Next year?
Who in the NFC is going to be that good for them to that can overpower Dallas in the NFC next year, not this season, next season.
Well, you still have
Think
the
about it.
Bucks. You still have the Bucks.
You have the Bucks, but you don't have anyone else
No.
I mean,
next year.
that's okay. The only way I see that happening is if the Cowboys have a half decent defense.
Well,
I don't
I
have
believe they will. I'm
I
telling
mean-
you, they will. Think about it. Next year's draft too, we still have two. So we're talking about a year in advance.
But that's true. But if you say that the Cowboys are going to be good this season, that means they're going to have a bad pick next season. So
No, they're going to be okay. Still, you could still get a bad first round pick. It still equate to a good first round. It's still a first round talent.
well, that's relying on that they actually draft a defensive player though, because
No, they will.
Jerry.
I don't know if they will be drafting a defensive player.
Jerry, okay. If Kyle Pitts fell to Jerry, he was taking Kyle Pitts.
You know it's true.
Unless they draft a running back and they trade Zeke after this year.
They're not
I mean,
trading Zeke. Who wants this contract?
the whole thing is who wants that contract? It's such a bad contract.
Well, they all are.
Listen, I mean, the only contract I would only somewhat defend is what the Packers gave to Aaron Jones, because they didn't really overpay him too much. He's only making like $12 million a year, which is not terrible. And he's their primary running back. But Zeke, he's on a 690, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe
I'd
so.
run it out with
Yeah.
Tony Pollard is a beast.
Yeah, the Cowboys might even just be better just trying to trade away Zeke and just playing Tony Pollard for the rest of the season. It's
Well,
just,
Mine isn't that either.
Potential out after this year, so I can't really. So if they could trade him after this year, which I can't complain about. But
Matt,
yeah,
do you think the Giants can win the division over the Cowboys?
no. I mean, I'm not going to say no, because the defense I wouldn't say it substantially got better, but with the addition of Adoree Jackson and re-signing Leonard Williams, and who they picked up in the second round, which I honestly can't pronounce his name, but he's a very good edge rusher. I mean, I think there could be something there, but I don't know if we're getting over the football team and Dallas, unless Daniel Jones shows me something that I've never seen from him before. Because for right now, I don't really have too much confidence in that.
Jacob, what do you think the Cowboys are going to get off record-wise compared to the football team?
10-7.
And what is the football
I
team?
forgot this 17 games this season.
So we can't go 8-8 anymore. It's done.
What about the football team?
So 8-9
No.
or 9-8.
No, I have to speak. Where's Jared? I have to speak to him about the Knicks here.
No, he's not home.
He's not home.
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's out. And he has APs to study for.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll text him. I'll get him on here.
Maybe you can say muscles and he might come.
It's funny.
You know what? I'm gonna give him a call.
All right, give him a call because we gotta get him on here about the Knicks.
I'll put it on speaker.
I'll talk about the Knicks right open. I'll just go right into it.
You know what? I have a question for both of you.
He's out. Jacob, okay. Bradley Beal heads to the locker room.
Oh, that's not good for me.
I actually had a question for both of you, though. What do you think about what Taj Gibson did to Chris Paul last night? What do you think?
That was uncalled for.
I think it was a very dirty play. And yet the Birds seem to love it.
Thibodeau, that was right to talk with Chris Paul, defend your player.
Listen, that I don't disagree with that, but you know what I disagree with? I disagree with what Burr said earlier. He was defending it. It seems like Knicks fans were defending it. He said Taj is the GOAT. And then because Peter had sent out a tweet from our friend Donald J. Trump, and he said Taj is the GOAT. And I honestly don't think it's a good play. I think it's a very dirty play. I think it was
dirty to do that, Chris Paul, and he's a veteran.
Very, very
Let's
dirty.
see the play. I have to see the play again. Let's see it.
I'll pull it up.
I'm gonna look it up on my phone here.
I could pull it up on the stream if you want.
That's fine.
Let me try and get it on YouTube.
They were talking after the game, so.
Gibson, Chris Paul. Let's see. Here we go. I got it.
Okay, let me share it. I'll put your screen on.
Let me just share this real quick. Share audio. Window. Not that. Chrome tab. Here we go. Okay.
Me put your screen.
Contesting the shot from D Rose, and then
Go
She's
back.
really stepped up in the second half.
See the
DA
elbow in there.
contesting the shot.
You see right there? Look
Oh,
at it.
God.
The full screen action here.
Chris, okay, let me go full screen. So Chris Paul boxes out Taj Gibson. He gets very mad about that. He just goes up to him and elbows him for no reason.
That's ridiculous. My fantasy player. That's terrible.
Yeah, he's trying to injure your fantasy player right there.
Disgusting.
I know.
He's talking
Oh,
to
That's
Tibbs,
an
too.
that's an unjust action right
Jacob,
there.
you even
They know
know
each other
if
from
Bradley Beal
USA
goes to the locker room,
basketball.
Russ is going to go nuts.
That's why I said oh no before.
Chris Paul just turned 36.
And then Steve starts to
Gibson
talk
at
to
35.
Chris Paul there.
Coach Thibs.
That's really it.
What?
Coach Thibs gives him his mind.
Yeah, they were talking after though, which is nice. But I'm still
That
pissed off.
is good. But he's trying to intentionally injure your
About-
fantasy player right there.
About Joel Embiid was questionable earlier,
Well,
and
He's
dude,
playing.
guys,
isn't he?
he's 2 rebounds away and 2 assists away from a triple double.
Oh no. What quarter are they in?
Third.
Oh boy.
how is Joel?
No. Oh no.
Sabonis is 3 rebounds and 3 assists away from a triple double.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, Embiid has 24. You know, you sure? Because he's 6 rebounds away. Because he has 20.
No, I said Sabonis.
Okay. He said Embiid.
Oh, what it do, flight crew? Oh, there he is. Pete, how are you doing?
Oh, Peter, how we doing? I think we should get Pete. I think we should get Peter on the show.
Yeah, he's hiding. Oh, he's hiding.
Nah, that's very fortunate. I looked at Bradley Beal before he went to the locker room. 28 points.
There was this guy I was trying to pick up, and they wouldn't let me pick him up. It was
Jacob.
terrible.
I have a question for you.
hmm
Cowboys. Okay, thank you, Peter. Jacob, I have a question. Is Dak a top 7 quarterback?
Oh.
Jacob.
Yes.
Is he top 7? All right, name the people that he's worse than.
Worse than?
Yeah.
You mean better than? Well, yeah. Well, either way, actually, is fine. But we'll do.
Well, that would if you thought.
Oh, Jake,
how we
how are
doing,
ya?
Intel? How we doing?
Okay, Cowboy.
Oh, you were very right. The Cowboys do suck.
Tell me the players that are better than Dak. I'll do that.
Could you hold on?
Let's get Intel on the show, please.
No, tell me the players better than Dak.
Mahomes, Rodgers, Watson.
Holmes, Rodgers,
That's
Watson.
3. Okay. Could you argue
Russell
Josh
Wilson.
Allen?
Russell Wilson.
Okay, 4.
Josh Allen too, maybe.
Josh Allen. 5. Josh Allen.
I would argue Josh Allen.
Why is
It's an
why-
argument. It's an argument, but he's had one good season.
If
One
Intel gets
breakout,
on,
one-
I'll get on.
One
Yeah,
true
it's
breakout
easy.
season. I'm talking about one true breakout season.
I mean, to be fair, Dax. Well, I mean, his rookie season was historic, but after that, it was kind of just him carrying the team.
Oh.
What?
Jared, how are we doing?
Good. I can't join my outright with some of my friends, but what was the questions for the next game?
Oh, we were talking about if they have a chance to be at winning the second round in the playoffs. To win the second round.
Just-
Tell him who's guarding.
Jared, I have to call you, so it's better connection.
Tell him who's guarding who.
I have to call-
Who's guarding who?
Who's who? Who's who?
Don't say who's guarding. Kyrie.
Here, this is gonna be the score.
Alright, what's up?
So, you think the Knicks can get it past the second round? So, they can win 2 rounds in the playoffs, you think?
I think so.
And who would they play in the second round? And who could they beat in the playoffs?
Well, as of now, I'm sorry, we'll go talk now. Anyway, wait, so who would they play? Like, as of now?
You tell me.
Well, okay, 4th seed plays the 1 seed. So,
So
the
Philly?
1 seed's free now, so we're not playing them. So, the Sixers, right? Sixers or Bucks?
No,
Either or.
Ask him about
We
the
can
Nets.
beat the Bucks, but not the Sixers.
Ask him about the
You-
Nets.
So, it looks like the Bucks will win.
Ask
him about the Nets.
What if there's a miracle and the
Who's
Nets?
guarding Giannis?
What happens if the Nets slide up to 1?
That would beat them too.
They beat the Net-
Whatever?
Say that again. So the Knicks would beat the Nets, Jared?
Yes. I got you out, Michael. You're here first. Knicks will be in New Jersey.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
guys,
God.
keep this in.
Oh my God! He did not just say he said the Knicks are gonna be the Nets.
Ask him why. Ask him why.
What are you doing?
Oh my God!
Ask him why.
So Saturday, May 8th at 22:50 in the show, we just heard the Knicks will beat the Nets. We can't forget.
Ask him why.
Let's.
All
Jared,
right.
why are the Knicks beating the Nets?
Hold on. I think I can clip this. Hold on. Let me try and clip this on YouTube. Hold on.
Ask him why.
Oh boy, now Jake Gold's calling me.
Hold on. Can I clip this?
No, there's not. Thank you, Jared, very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
All right, you mark my word. Knicks are going down. Knicks are going down.
Okay. Now this. 1 second.
How are the Knicks going to beat the Nets?
The Knicks are not beating the Nets. That's
I
the
don't
thing.
understand that.
Listen, okay. If the Knicks go against the Hawks in the first round, I feel like they could beat the Hawks in the first round.
I don't even think the Hawks are going to be that seed.
But the thing is, the Knicks right now would be going against the Sixers, who are on a 7-game winning streak currently and first in the conference. So I don't think I think that I'd give them a game, but
I don't even give them a game versus Philly.
I give them. Okay. Now I might give them a game against the Nets, but I don't think that's.
No.
Listen, if Harden, okay, let's
Harden's
suppose
back.
if
Harden's
okay, Harden's back, no games. Harden's
Yeah, Harden's
sitting,
back. He's
Harden's
back
sitting, no game. Harden's
He's back
sitting.
next
one
week.
game. Okay, so then I don't give them any games against Philly. I'll give
Now
them a
you're
game.
being realistic.
Against Philly, I'll give them one game because let's say Randall has to go off for a
No,
game.
his
I'll give
name
him
is
one
not
game.
Joel.
What is his name then?
You know his name, Mr. Gay knows it.
Joella.
There you go.
Send this.
That's actually pretty funny. I don't see them winning, though.
I see them.
don't see them winning the first round if they go up against Boston or Miami. Only Atlanta. Only Atlanta.
It depends if this. But the thing is, the Knicks would have to slide up to 3 for them to be able to play a 6 seed. Now I don't see the Celtics getting up.
No, Celtics
getting
is
up to-
game. They can go win the next 3 or 4 games.
That would have to mean the Hawks and the Heat just lose out, though.
They played the Heat twice. The Celtics.
Yeah, that's true. Listen, if the Celtics win both games against the
And the
Heat,
Hawks play Washington twice. They could possibly lose both of them.
let's see. Let's go to full schedule here.
And then Matt, you can tell us the schedule. We'll go from there.
Their schedule is Miami
Hello.
twice. Is that the tell? How we doing?
What's up, guys?
Nothing much. You decided to join?
Am I on the screen? Am I on the screen alone? You guys put me on the screen alone.
We have me and Justin have no control of this.
Oh my god. Is it? Yeah.
Hey guys, can you keep him on? Keep him on. Ask him questions. Come on, please.
Yes. Ask me a sports question.
Name 10 football players.
Tom Brady. Who's the guy that was on the Patriots? What's his name?
I don't know his name.
Eli Manning. Yeah.
He's retired, so I want 10 active football players.
Peyton Manning.
He's retired too.
He's retired as well.
Who else?
What's the name of the second one?
I don't know. Odell Beckham Jr.
Okay, that's good.
Antonio Brown.
3.
That's good. Okay.
Dylan helping him.
I don't know.
Yo, Gronkowski.
Oh
He's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
There you go. That's another one.
Gronk.
Gronk, my
Cam Newton.
Cam.
That's good.
Cam Newton. Who else? I don't know.
Wait, the second cat?
Okay, what country is Conor McGregor from?
Ireland.
Really?
Just said,
What's the name?
Have a nice night.
that was great.
Okay.
Well, now that we got Intel on, now we got to get Peter on too.
Oh, he's back. He's trying to cause issues.
Bradley Beal.
Where am I? You guys
No.
took me out?
No! We can be on the TV. We can be on TV.
Oh yes, it's us.
Kick him.
You guys took me out?
Kick him. Bradley Beal returns to the game.
Have a nice night.
All right,
They're out.
I'm calling Peter now because we got the tell on. So now we're getting Peter on.
And you're calling. Like, come on, man.
Okay. So we have about the 22-minute mark. We have Jared said that Knicks would beat the Nets and the Bucks in the playoffs.
Peter, we got the tell on, so now you're coming on. Peter. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Do you hear me?
Just mute.
All right. So we got the tell on. Now we're going to get you on. Ah, that's unfortunate.
All right, now let's.
All right. All right. Never mind then. Never mind then. Peter's going somewhere, so never mind on that.
Jacob, Bradley Beal returns.
That's great for Mr. K. Do you think Russ is getting his record-setting triple-double tonight?
Yeah.
Has he? I think he'll get it.
I don't think he will.
He's
I know. Mr. K. Just taking.
I'm trying to be optimistic here.
Taking bias out of it. Do you think he's gonna get it tonight?
So
yes.
Here's another thing I want to bring up. Zach Wilson. I see him being in the future. I like it.
Well, okay. Did you say the same thing about Darnold too?
No, this Zach is just different. Zach is different.
Jacob. This sounds like the same situation 3 years ago, doesn't it?
No. I believe in Zach Wilson even more. He was number 2 pick for the same number 3.
Justin, can I ask you a question? Who did Robert Saleh hire as offensive coordinator?
The LaFleur, the brother.
Matt LaFleur's brother. Okay.
Yeah. He was on the Niners. They had the same run scheme. And they also got Carter. I don't know. Michael Carter. I don't know.
Yeah, but do they have a running back like Raheem Mostert to run that?
Michael Carter. They got Coleman, and they have Ty Johnson. They have a 3-headed back there.
Okay, but
I trust that. We increased it. I think we're gonna get like 6 wins. I see 6-11. The defense are like.
Peter, the tell was here before you just missed him.
I like the defense too, but I see 6-11 from the Jets.
Listen, I don't think the defense is gonna be a problem. The offense has always really been the problem.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Oh my God. Like, I can't have a conversation.
We're trying to have an organized show here, and he just leaves. But I don't think the defense is the problem. It's really just the offense.
That's why they focus so much on the offense, and they got this other guy, Moore, the slot receiver, who's also pretty good.
Well, they got Elijah Moore in the draft, so
Yeah,
I mean,
but
he was good in college, so I think he'll translate fine.
Like a Pro Bowl or something like that. Moore.
I don't know about a Pro Bowl. Let's see about
I
that.
think
But
Pro Bowl potential.
let's see what happens. Oh, there we are. Okay.
Jacob.
Yep.
I have a really interesting question for you.
Ask me.
With the Yankees, like Matt's a disappointed Yankee fan.
Oh, I'm fine now.
Why were you disappointed before then?
Okay. You have to understand from my point of view. I take it from the point of view that I was disappointed that they started off so poorly. But to be fair, I should have been more like Mr. K, who said that we should just wait. But I didn't really feel like waiting that long. So that was a little bit of a fault on my part. But now the Yankees are fine. Now the pitchings look better.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you watch the games?
I do. Because I have that streaming service that you gave me.
Dylan, what's up?
How we doing, Dylan?
So Jacob.
I think we should take a minute break.
Minute break?
Or no, you know what?
Yeah.
We'll take a minute break in a minute. Or a couple minutes. Yeah, okay.
So.
Mr. K, that website you gave me is actually very good. I use it all the time.
Sometimes we look at the scores and we say, 10-3. Played terrible.
Listen, 11-4 last night was not very good, but that is
we checked the
ESPN
app better.
What happened last night? Why was it so bad?
Well, Tyone didn't pitch well, and things got out of hand. Justin Wilson.
Whoa.
Okay. You know what? Tyone pitched okay, but when you started to bring in Chad Green and Justin Wilson, that's when the scoring got out of hand.
You're messing it all up. It was Mr. L last night. It was Mr. Lasagna. Johnny L messed it all up last night, actually.
Who, Lucas Leahy?
No, Johnny L did it.
Okay.
Yeah, we seem a little confused here. But let's circle back to this again. Like I was saying, Tyone pitched 6.1 innings and had 3 earned runs. When he left the game was tied or they were winning by 1, something like that. But it wasn't anything crazy. Actually, I could look. It was a tie game when Tyrone left. Mr. Wandy Peralta, he had 2 strikeouts. Mr. L, 4 hits, 4 runs, a strikeout. There were also a couple of errors there too. And Mr. Sess had 3 hits, 2 runs, three walks, 1. Okay, so I don't know where Chad Green was last night.
Yeah, I must be mixing my stuff up.
Yeah, last night. It was Mr. L. Unfortunately, one of my favorites. It was the eighth inning disaster.
He was pitching well this season. Last night, he just had a little bit of a blow.
Yeah, a couple errors blew the game up. Oh,
Yeah.
who's calling me? Who's 502? Who's this?
Bro,
Oh, okay.
Do we know any news about Jay Shanti?
What does RotoWire say?
Questionable. Still waiting. Give me the 10.
When's their game starting?
10.
I think there might be an alert at 9:30, maybe.
But
Yeah.
would we already know what happened? Why is it? The game time call again?
I mean, even if it's a game time call, they're gonna call it 30 minutes before.
Like, this is all. It's gonna be a little wild because he didn't play yesterday either. So the basketball.
I mean, coming off a back-to-back the night plan since he didn't play the first game.
That's what I was thinking. The Mets didn't. The Mets are performing, right, Jacob?
Mm-hmm. They're doing all right. Last night, it was a little bizarre. Last night for them, they had a little fight in the locker room, and they blamed it on a raccoon being there and a rat.
They blamed the fight on a raccoon.
Yeah, it was a bizarre thing last night. What happened? But we'll keep that. They didn't tell us, but it looks like there was a little fight between Lindor and Jeff McNeil. Luke Voigt just hit another home run. That's nice.
I did see that earlier.
He'll be back earlier. He'll be back.
He's playing well in AAA.
He'll probably be back on.
So, why does Rishi think the Cleveland Indians are better than the Yankees? Do you know why?
I don't know. They got no hit twice, and it's very suspect. I don't know.
Yeah, no hit twice in a month. It's a little ridiculous, but
I don't know where he is. I'm gonna have to give him a call. Like, because I need him to defend his point. Like, he's saying, "Oh."
I mean, Carlos Rodon and Wade Miley both did it, so I don't know. It's very, very confusing to me. I don't know.
yeah, that was interesting. Very interesting. It's a little quite. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. Next year is gonna be a Yankee. He's gonna be a Yankee. He's a free agent. They're gonna trade him.
Jacob,
this
do you
year.
agree with what Max said before?
What Max said about what?
About the Super Bowl is less impressive to win than the NBA championship.
No.
No, he's saying Super Bowl is more impressive to win.
Kendrick
not.
Justin, that was Kendrick Perkins that was arguing the championship.
They gave him the eyes. You said because of that.
No, he said that they're the equal. But then he said, "I'll speak to you." Then he said, "The NBA." No. Then he said, "In Super Bowl, it's a little harder to win." I believe he said, "Well, in the NBA, I'm pretty sure what he said. I kind of forgot the main detail, but I know what most of what he says is that in the NBA, because you have the multi-game series, the best team wins. There's not really any randomness. There's not like any upsets. Oh, who's in the foods?
Well,
who are we talking to?
Guys, have a special guest.
Who?
Boy.
You hear him?
Oh,
I'm going to send him the link right now so you can join.
He doesn't want the link.
No, he wants the link.
Oh, you hear him?
Let's go to maybe. It says maybe Rishi.
I'll see you soon. On the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Sent it.
No Kelly Olynyk tonight. I could see Kenyon Martin having a
guys, when he joins, we're going to show him the LeBron video.
Okay.
He's going to be pressed with a lot of questions right now. It's going to be very funny.
I mean, going back to what Max was saying, I mean, to be honest, it's harder to win.
Jay Shanti is playing.
That's great to hear.
And there's no Christian Wood or Kelly Olynyk.
I think he's setting up for a good game tonight.
Jason Tate was on my team before. He's a former member of Team Tinkus Pinkus.
He was on my team for
Jason Tate seems to be floating around a little bit.
He's on my team for the past month. He's been playing well.
Now he's been playing very well.
I'm doing dance right now. I'm gonna watch the Jazz game. Why not? Jazz Houston. That's my 2 players. Might as well, right?
And then my guy too.
Who's your guy? Oh yeah, Brooks. I told him. Shami Brooks. Pretty good.
Very good.
He's getting like 60 fantasy points.
Where's Mr. Rishi?
Do you send him a link?
Yep.
Or do you not have his phone number? So who?
No, it says maybe. It says
Maybe.
You know what? No, I'm missing something.
Maybe. Technotronics. That is funny. So we're gonna be talking about when our friend Rishi joins here about the Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. So it's gonna be.
We're gonna see why Rishi thinks the Indians are better than the Yankees. You know, the Indians got no hit twice.
So Jacob just
Here it
texted in
is.
our chat. Anyone is welcome.
Neil or David.
Rishi, how are we doing?
Oh, it's
Hello,
here.
hello.
Here he is.
Rishi, how we done?
So. Jacob has
Guys.
to tell you
Oh,
something.
a little thing. Back.
It's crazy, RJ. So we got Portland, you got Memphis, you got New Orleans. That's kind of, Sacramento. In Sacramento, ticking around there. So, I mean, if there's 5 or 10 games left, why not the 5? Why not those guys battle it out? How about just make them play each other all 5 games?
Yeah.
Or all 10 games, or I don't know, how find a way where they can have, if you're gonna make the playoffs, why not play against a team that's in front of you or behind you to see who makes it?
Many months later.
If this happens to, we end up at 6th or 5th or whatever the case may be, or if we end up in the, the playoff, whatever that thing is, whoever came up with that shit need to be fired. But whatever.
But whatever.
Can we explain that, please?
Where is he?
I'm here. Okay. Can you hear me?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
we hear
yeah,
you
we
perfectly.
can't. We
Okay,
can't.
I
Watch us, I'm gonna do
perfect
this for you.
logical sense for what with that clip.
All right, let's hear it.
So the play-in was for the 8th seed, right?
Okay.
Why does the 7th seed? He's right. Why does the 7th seed have to be in this play-in? It's for the last seed.
First of all, this is what the NBA is
Play-in.
doing.
Why?
The NBA is doing this is what it's doing. It's making these last games interesting of the season.
More competitive.
One, makes them more competitive. Teams can't bench their players. It makes the games matter more. It's basically everything they'd want. It's very similar to the MLB wildcard game. It's a one-off game. It's very similar if you think about it. You have
Okay.
two teams. One
Okay,
team makes
okay.
it in.
Okay.
It's very similar. It's a
But
similar
wait,
type. It's
okay.
It's
the
a
end goal of
similar
it. The idea is coming from the same place, basically.
This is what
Okay,
I feel with LeBron. Why did he say it all of a sudden? Before he didn't say anything about it. He liked
Yeah.
it.
He loved it. You got Portland, you got Memphis, you got
That was
everyone.
for the 8th seed.
It's only when it affects him. It's only when
Yep.
it affects him.
No, but you're not listening. Last year was about the 8th seed, right?
No, what about this? Why didn't you say anything about this year?
He's saying that it should be only the 8th seed.
No,
He's
but why
right.
didn't you say it when it was like in November? Why didn't you say December, January, February? Why didn't you say he doesn't like the 17th?
Because it was not brought up that time. Now it's being brought up right now.
Yeah, he could have brought it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a leader, right?
So, okay, you're saying that it's better right now for the competition,
He's
right?
a leader, right?
What?
He's a leader, right? He's supposed to be a leader, right?
He is a leader.
How is he a leader?
Oh, hold on. So you're saying that this is helping out the competition, right?
Yeah.
Well, certainly it is.
This
It's
is not
also that,
helping out
and
at
then
all.
it makes
All
more
these
people
star
interested.
players
Too.
are getting injured because
First of all, 2/3 of the league makes the playoffs, so that's a plus. It incentivizes teams to care more about their games. It makes the fan
2/3 of
bases
the
more
league do
interested.
not make the playoffs. What are you talking about?
2/3 of the league makes
It's
basically
half.
makes
Yes, they do.
It's like
plus the
16 out
play-in,
of
plus the
30.
play-in, plus the play-in.
Plus the play.
Oh, okay.
You have two-thirds of the league in the playoffs.
Right.
It does. It's everything that the fan would want, and the player might not want it because they're too he's used to not being worried. But guess what?
And now,
Maybe it's his fault that rest of his team sucks.
Now, like what we're seeing right now in the East, the 1st to 3rd, it's so close. The 5 to 7 is so close in the West. The 9 and 10s are close. 11s.
I'm happy. I want to be in the play-in, so we don't have to play the Clippers in the first round. Have fun with that, Justin. The Blazers.
Oh,
Have fun with Curry is going to shoot the team
Curry's
out
gonna
of the
shoot
Yeah,
playoffs.
Curry and the Bums. Yeah,
And you're a year
Curry and the
early.
Bums.
LeBron.
Curry
You
and
know
the
it.
smartest player to ever play the game, Mr.
He's
IQ
a
himself,
bum. He's a
the best
bum.
defensive player in the whole ever.
He averages 2 points. I don't want to hear it. Stop.
Wait, I agree with Max maybe on this. Maybe
What did Max say?
Max said LeBron's on his decline.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
everyone's been saying that for the past.
Didn't he say that back in 2016,
No,
though?
he said this year. He said he's on his decline.
Yeah, he said that for the
I
past
don't
10
know
years.
about
I don't care. I'm not listening
Oh,
to
here
that.
he
He also said the same thing about Tom Brady, but we know how that's.
Oh
going.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Now let's get back onto the topic.
Oh,
So LeBron's not a hypocrite at all. This is just a coincidence.
LeBron's not a hypocrite. He's just telling
Um,
he's telling that it's not fair for the 7th seed to be in the play-in.
Because it's him.
No, it's not.
The whole,
Seven
the whole,
seed.
three,
Okay, think
the
about it. Think about it. Do you think the Celtics should be
If
in
he was the
play-in
fifth
game?
seed, if he
No.
was in the playing
You
game,
know-
he wouldn't say a word about it.
That's just
Richie,
not true.
if
Okay,
they, if
Mark
they,
Cuban,
if they were in
Mark
the,
Cuban,
if they were in the top half of the West,
Mark
they
Cuban
wouldn't say
still
one
is in a
thing.
disagreement about the play-in for the 7th seed, and he's the 5th
But
seed.
he's not a hypocrite.
He said it. No, he said it when he was a 7th seed.
No, he's still disagreeing with it.
He's not a hypocrite. Good.
But LeBron.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, there's a problem. The 7th seed should not be in the play-in.
LeBron wouldn't say a
Why?
word about it if he wasn't in it. He was the one
Think
seed.
about
He
it,
wouldn't
think
say a
about it,
word.
think about it. Look
How
at the
good is
difference.
it right
Look
now?
at the difference between the 7th seed and the 8th seed. It's a big difference.
How good is it right now between the 6 and
It's a
7
big
fighting
difference.
it off in
The
the
play-in
5?
should be the last spot. The play-in should only be a thing where, like last year, if you're 5 or 4 games near the 8th seed, you should be in a play-in. It shouldn't be they're automatically in a play-in.
Okay.
First of
That
all,
makes no
first
sense.
of all,
That's what I'm trying to say.
if you're a 7th or 8th seed, you have to lose twice to be out.
Right.
Which is, and if you should be that good of a team, you shouldn't be able to lose. You shouldn't
Okay,
lose
I'm not
twice
saying we're
anyway.
gonna lose in the play-in. I'm not saying that.
No, I understand that. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like in general, like you shouldn't have to like be like that. Losing twice, it shouldn't really be a worry. And if you wouldn't want, like, I just don't see it. So but he's clearly concerned.
No,
Clearly,
I'm saying this for the future. I don't think the 7th seed, unless it's a close battle like last year. Last
No,
year
but
they
if it's
said
like
if it's like a 2-game difference, then there's a play-in. But they're
If it's like a-
automatically
Well, I
doing
mean,
the play-in,
The thing is,
and they're including more teams in the play-in. It's not fair. That's what I'm saying.
if you go look over at the West and the East right now, the difference between 8 and 10 in the West is 2 games. With
Right.
the
Yeah, no,
outlier.
that's why there should be a play-in with the 8 and through 10. But the
Seven's
7th
gonna
seed
be
shouldn't be
involved.
in it.
I don't know. I just think that the NBA
But
cares
then
more
it's
about
an
that.
odd amount. Rishi,
The-
then it's an odd amount.
The whole
What?
thing is the NBA cares about revenue.
No,
This
Rishi,
gives them more
I'm not-
revenue.
okay, I'm saying it's a good
Rishi,
idea.
there's
Okay,
3
fine. Split the
teams in it.
7 to 10, get more money, I understand.
Bro,
But it's not fair for the 7th seeded
Bro,
team.
it's an odd amount though.
What?
It's an odd amount if you do 8, 9, 10. That's 3 teams.
No, the 9
No,
and 10
no.
play,
Rishi's saying the 9 and 10 play, and then
and
they
then the
play
winner
the 8.
plays the 8 for the 8th seed.
Not a bad idea, but it gives.
And you don't even have to do that. If the 9 and 10 are like a big of a difference, then you just do 8 and 9.
Bro, it gives some incentive for the 5, 6, and 7, not to stay like.
and now it makes someone like LeBron who knows he's in the he knows actually cares about these last couple games. It makes them care.
Right. And like the
No,
So
Heat-
teams
it's
aren't
not
benching
true.
players because guess what? With the Knicks and Julius Randle is not benched. He is not taking games off,
Right.
unlike all these other players who's taken. And Knicks are clinched, and they don't. They're already in the playoffs.
like the Heat and
The Knicks
Celtics,
have not
right?
clinched yet, but
They know they're in.
They're in the playoffs. We know that. The Heat and Celtics, like it's so close with the 6 and 7. It's so close to games. Like
Tatum's
and
not
they're playing
resting.
each
These
other.
guys are not resting.
And they're playing each other the next coming weeks 2 times. They're gonna be trying the hardest to get not in the play-in.
Exactly. These
Great
games
basketball, lots of viewership.
If Miami and Boston
I
were in the
agree with
playoffs
that.
now, they wouldn't care about these games.
Right.
But it makes now they matter.
Well, the thing is, the one thing I will mention about the whole Julius Randle thing is,
Russ
I
just
think,
got a triple double.
good for us. He tied the record.
Yes.
So I
he'll
think
be it
that
tomorrow, guaranteed.
in these coming games, I think if the Knicks are going to go anywhere, they need to rest Julius Randle a little bit, just
I
a little
agree.
bit, just a little bit, because he's gonna. I don't want because okay. Let's look at it this way. Julius Randle in his career, has he been in the playoffs? I don't think so.
Yes.
No.
Who's he made the
He played in
playoffs
the
with?
Pelicans and the Knicks and the Lakers. They never made the playoffs.
Yeah, so they never made the playoffs.
The
No,
Pelicans-
that was the year before. I think that was the year.
Bro, they both have Sabonis. Sabonis is 102. He's a triple double, and Westbrook has a triple double, 93.
Wow.
Damn.
So I don't think Randall's
That
ever
might
been
be
on a
all she
playoff
wrote.
team. So
Yeah, you put up
my-
a good fight. You should be proud of yourself.
No, but if I had Miles Bridges this week, if forget COVID and then every injury still existed, I'd probably win.
I mean, what's the score right now?
1,845 to 2,156. But still, Miles Bridges was averaging about 50 a game, even a little more.
How many games did he play this week?
Either 4. I think 4 probably. Like Miles Bridges was averaging when he was
Now
playing.
let's go to the next topic.
He was doing so good.
Jacob, let's go to the next topic. Rishi thinks the Cleveland Indians are better than the New York Yankees. Can you explain?
I
say
explain.
they have a better
There's
record
nothing
than
for
the
me to-
Yankees, which is true.
But why are they
I
better?
said that they're doing better right now than the Yankees. They have a better record. our hitting sucks. I'm not gonna lie, our hitting sucks. It needs to get
You know that
better.
Brad Hand, who was on the
There's
Indians
times
last
when
year,
it
who blew a
gets better.
save? And
Tonight,
then I have a little fact for you.
You blew the saves tonight.
oh yeah, I saw that. Game.
Brad
I saw
Brad
him
Hand
play.
was on
He
the Indians
literally
last year,
ruined the whole
who
game.
blew it in the playoffs, and he blew it again against the Yankees today. So
He's very bad
Nice
against the Yankees.
I didn't know
Nice
what
job,
a
Brad
bulk
Hand.
was till that game last night. I didn't know what a bulk was till that game last night. It was pissing me.
Yeah.
That's just when you don't step off the mound and you try to throw
Yeah, and then they got a free
player out.
run out of that.
So, Jacob,
That was tough.
I have a question for you. Is the no-hitters embarrassing compared to the record?
Yes.
Embarrassing?
No,
Being no
there's
hit
just
twice.
so much
Being no
more
hit
than that.
twice being no hit twice in a month is embarrassing.
Our hitting sucks. I'm not gonna lie about
So
that.
then how do they better than
but
the Yankees?
I said they have a better record than the Yankees.
Who has the better head-to-head record right now?
Well, that really doesn't
Yeah,
matter because
about
they're not
that.
in the same division.
Mm-hmm.
If they were in the same division, then that would have mattered.
I mean, still something to bring up though, because they did play the season already.
And
Now, we'll
Jarrett
get a
Cole
revenge.
had
Don't worry.
Bieber. And Jarrett Cole showed up.
Oh, Shane Bieber is better than Garrett Cole. We know that.
No, he's not. Stop it.
Could
They
you-
literally had
What?
they had
Not even
the
a
matchup of the season, and who won? Garrett Cole won.
Rishi, could you explain why Bieber's better?
It was literally 0-0 to like the last game, like the last inning, when Garrett Cole wasn't even pitching.
Okay, until like the last inning.
Until Rudy Odor and Aaron
Yeah, but
Hicks
Garrett
both
Cole
hit
wasn't
home
pitching
runs.
there, so you couldn't say that Garrett Cole was better. He wasn't even pitching.
Well, he beat them last in the playoffs too. So yeah.
Let's see how far they both went in that game. Cole went 7 innings. Bieber went 7 innings. So I don't know what you're talking about there. They both won the same amount of life.
Yeah, no, but you're saying that Cole was better than Bieber that game.
He was though. They
Better
both
in general.
They both pitched the same amount of innings, and Cole let up less hits, less runs, and a lower ERA.
First of all, Shane Bieber's being traded in the next 2 years anyway. So you should just know that now. I'm telling you now. I'm sorry, but he's being traded.
I will use him always good, man.
That's just what happens. John Means too is going to
We'll win
get
the World
traded
Series.
this year too. No, you can't win a World Series.
So it sounds like it sounds like they can win a World Series. It's just they probably won't.
No, that they won't. They won't.
I
And
mean, we
they
got
can't.
closer than the Yankees in this past decade.
That's just not. Well,
No,
actually, the Yankees.
That is true. They can't.
True. You were in it, but
But you blew a 3-1 lead to the
2017, the Yankees
I
did
know,
come back and
yeah.
beat you in the series in the ALDS. So,
Cubs. That is true.
and Cleveland was, by the way, much better than the Yankees that year, but we still lost.
We're always better than the Yankees. Don't worry about it.
No, you're not always better than the Yankees.
You can't. That was
No.
breaks my head.
Let's see how
Okay, when
how-
can I play you in MLB The Show 21?
by
Oh!
the game. By the game, I'll play any day.
Whoa.
Whoa!
I have the game, man.
You have Rishi. You have the game. Oh,
I do have the game.
I
That's
think,
No,
why
you
I-
don't.
I think it needs to be an exclusive stream.
No, you
Exclusive.
don't. You don't have the game.
He does.
Yes, I do.
He showed me.
really
Send me a
have the game.
photo.
He showed me though.
You want me to send you a photo?
You just yeah, sure. I don't believe you.
No, you can go on PS4, check your friends' achievement list, and it'll be there.
And is there a reason why you bought it? Like, I'm just.
Be you. That was his
I
big
wanted to be good at MLB The Show.
Yeah, I think you need some
It's been a while.
training time because no one's beating me anytime soon. But you can try. I'll play tonight.
Hey, man, it doesn't take that easy to beat you. That's why
Trust me. You might want to practice,
said
but I'll
he-
play any day you
wait.
want.
Rishi, he said the same thing in Madden, and look at him.
Well, okay. I'm gonna defend Mr. K here. MLB is the only game I'm not confident I could beat him in. That's the only game.
I'll be honest with I'll tell you something
I'm
right now.
confident being K. Come on, stop. I'm confident.
I'll tell you all fools right now. I actually recently have beaten an online matchup this year in 21. I'm undefeated. I'm ridiculous.
Well, what's your record?
I'm honestly not sure. It must 7-0, 8-0 out of all the games I've played so far.
Oh.
That's only 8 games though. It's not like a good sample size to be fair.
Yeah, but it's
You never played me.
gonna pile up.
Okay. Let's see.
You never
Let's see
played
what.
me, so that's a problem.
Let me go to friends list so I can see you.
Okay.
Have you played the game yet, or have you just not played the game yet?
Go,
Yeah, I
go
played
to
the game. I played
go
it
to his achievements.
Thursday night, Friday night.
And what mode have you played?
I played March to October. It's great mode.
Yeah, great mode. Yeah.
I'm trying to make the Indians win the World Series.
Yeah. View profile. Let's see. MLB The Show 21. I'll play tonight, and I could stream it too.
No,
I like that idea.
Tonight?
practice. You need some practice, Rich.
Yeah, but no, I'll play you whenever you want. You know what? How about this? How does this sound? We will play
Thursday. We're off Thursday.
That is
Wednesday,
true. We are
Wednesday night.
Wednesday
I'll
night.
see you Wednesday night. I'll see you there.
Wednesday night. Bet I'm
Oh!
booking it.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa. No.
Book
Can't
it.
wait.
I will beat K on Wednesday
Book
night
it,
with
8
the
o'clock.
Indians. He could be the Yankees. I'll be the Indians, and I'll beat him.
Rishi, how much did you use the game
First
for?
of all, let me whoa. Everyone pause quickly. I need to see what time the Yankees are on Wednesday.
I played it on Thursday. I think. That's it.
How much did you pay for it?
I think it was the same price, around like $60.
Sick. All right. I've been strongly considering getting it too.
You should game share with George, so George can get it too.
You know, that is a great idea.
I could game share with George if he wants.
Well, it's only one
Name
game
isn't
share though.
George. It's George up.
Yeah, the great state. You know what would be funny? Okay, if I got the game and I game share with Peter, that would be funny. That would be funny.
Well, I need to see a Peter versus Justin in MLB The Show.
Oh.
Give me a second. I need to look at this. Oh, Yankee game time. If they're playing at 8, I'm not going to play you if the Yankees are on.
Today, with the Giants. I don't know what's going on.
What do you mean?
Ready?
Oh, stop. I'm still a better record than you. Stop.
Bro, I'm coming. I'm coming back. Tomorrow it's going to be a sad day. I'll be honest.
When Wednesday, they're at 7:10.
Yeah, and that's going to be a 7:10. Oh, that's fine.
Okay, fine. All right.
That's fine.
So when
we could play after. We could play after at like 11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
There's no school the next day. What?
Trying to tire me out.
Well, Thursday I have to do probably
I'll
study.
play at midnight.
Give me a second. Wednesday is what day? Oh, it's a Garrett Cole day Wednesday too. Yeah. Nice
Oh,
try.
he's watching.
Yeah. I'll play you 11. I'll play you as soon as the game ends. I'll play you.
Okay,
Okay. Hold on. What happens in the game if the Yankees lose though? You still gonna play?
It doesn't emotionally affect me like that. Like I'll still play. I'll be pissed off, but I'll still play.
All right, fair enough.
Actually, probably don't want me to
You'll be pissed off and you'll lose. We both.
No. I'll be pissed off about them losing. And
I'm pissed off, Mr. K. Oh my God.
If I play the Indians, it's just kind of funny because I was playing Shane Bieber a few days ago on MLB The Show, and I literally murdered. You know what? You do what you do. I'll see you Wednesday night.
I'm gonna murder you.
Perfect.
You have a lot. You should be practicing 20. You shouldn't honestly. You should get no hours of sleep until then. You should be.
No.
I'm telling you, you really are.
But I don't even know
a
if
rude
I
awakening.
practice, honestly. I don't think I can
What?
Practice.
Bro, hey, I think
I don't
you're
even think I need to
overrating.
practice.
I think you're overrating.
I'm not overrating myself.
I would say he's overrating himself. I
A
think
few days ago, I don't need to. You could see me you'll see me when I play Rishi, but
Whoa,
when I was actually
I'm
Noah
better than you.
Noah needed some help playing his pitching on online matchups, so I said Noah, pitch the ball there, strike out. I was verbally doing it. I was telling him what to do.
Let me ask you a question. Is there like a ranking system to rank the talent level going up against of online players? Is that a thing?
There's matchmaking, yeah.
Okay, and you go against good people or bad people?
Very good people. The top of the top.
Are we sure? That sounds very questionable, and I don't know about that.
Also,
We'll find out when I whip him on Thursday night.
We'll see.
I got K winning. Sorry, Rishi.
I don't say I have K winning. I'm just kind of curious about what kind of match level
I'm
he's
on
on.
experience.
This is why I say that's the one game I don't think I could ever not ever, but I don't think I would K in this MLB.
I'm gonna prove all.
Oh no!
Yeah, no chance.
All the Indian haters wrong.
Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you. I will be having a name for Bunch if I win this week. There will be a name.
There will be a name.
You're gonna name Bunch?
Let me tell you something.
Fantasy name.
Rishi, I wouldn't. I would stop March to October. I would probably do some online ranking matchup because you need a lot of help. Or you know what?
Let them
You-
learn
you-
the game.
you
Let
know
them
what?
learn the. Let them
You know
learn
what?
the game
You know
first.
what? You know what? You do you.
You do you.
You
Well,
do
see,
you.
I don't
I'll
even
see you
need to
Wednesday night.
practice.
I'll see you.
Still win.
What? You need to what?
I don't even need to practice. I can still win.
Yeah. Sure.
Practice.
Sure. About that.
Rishi, what's harder, NBA championship or Super Bowl?
What happened?
What's harder to win, a Super Bowl?
Oh
or
yeah, I saw that. So I had an interesting take about this.
Okay.
For
Oh,
the
boy.
superstar, like LeBron James level,
Yeah.
Tom Brady level, it's harder for them in the NFL. But for the average, it's harder for the NBA player. It's harder for LeBron James. But for the average player, average all-star superstar, it's tougher to win in the Super Bowl.
Care to explain about LeBron James?
Because LeBron James has to play teams like the Nets, the Warriors, and he has to do that 7 times. He has to win 4 times out of 7 to beat those teams. Well, Tom Brady has to play the Chiefs 1 time. He beats them. That's what I'm saying. But if you're like, I don't know, an Antonio Brown, or if you're a Bradley Beal is probably not to win an NBA championship compared to Antonio Brown.
Yeah, but the whole thing is though, in the NBA you're given a 7-game series. In the NFL, it's one and done.
You mess up, it's over.
If your game plan if your game plan is trash for a game, you're out of the playoffs. You're done.
It's like LeBron, like the play-in. That's why I like the play-in so much because of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that. For the average player, it's tougher, but for the superstar, I think
tough,
NBA
it's tough for superstars. It's 100% tough for superstars. You need to perform.
NFL wise, I would disagree because
Tom Brady
you have
needs
to play
perform
against the
every
Warriors
single
7
game.
times and you have to win.
Oh.
Brady, you have to win once.
He has to perform well. If he doesn't, it's over. LeBron doesn't perform well one game. Woohoo! They have a next game.
Yeah, and they're playing against the Golden State Warriors, best team of all time. It's not that easy.
That's not the best team of all time. The Nets are.
The Nets are? You're on crap.
No.
That's it. It's still the Bulls team that went 72-10 because they're the only team that's like they're the best team that's won a championship. They're the best team that's won a championship. They kind of deserve that title.
But see,
if then it's go like undefeated in the playoffs with a championship, I can make that. That's a fair argument to make.
Nets are the best.
Yeah, but the thing is, in the modern NBA, the Nets aren't going to win they're only going to win 50 or so games and then go on to the playoffs.
Let me ask you this question: who's guarding Kyrie?
Oh God,
Alex Caruso.
Did you hear what he just said, Jacob?
Well, Alex Caruso's a good defender.
He's guarding Kyrie. He couldn't guard Dame last night.
So Rishi, I have a question for you. Do you know if I have to play? If I could play on PS5 or PS4, or if it work on PS5? I don't know if I don't think it will. It's not really an issue though because I have it on PS4 too.
I think it's compatible with both.
I know it is, but I don't. I have it on PS5 and PS. You know what? We could try. It doesn't really matter.
I think it's that if you bought the PS5 version, you have both versions. It doesn't really matter.
I do, but I'd rather play you on PS5.
It's if you only have the PS5 version, it's that won't work. It's if you have the PS4 version. No.
It's different because crossplay. It's crossplay. So I think I'm just gonna look later and see if you're online, or even if you're not, I could just invite. See if I'm sure I could still try to see if it shows if you're online or offline. I could figure it out. Not really. It's not really an issue. Because I play Noah. Oh, yeah. Never mind. It does work because I played Noah when I was on PS5 and he was on PS4. So it will work. Yeah.
Should. Yep.
You should have to really. I'm telling you, you don't know what's coming for you. And I'll play you if you want. If you're feeling unlucky, I'll play you in a 3-game, 7-game, 20-game series. I'll do whatever you want. I'll do literally whatever you want.
Okay, it's a lot of losing for you, if you ask me.
Ha ha ha.
Oh boy.
I'm ready for a challenge. If you think you're up for that task, I'm gonna do it.
It's not even a challenge for me. It might just be a practice.
Practice? Okay. That's rude.
I gotta prove the haters wrong then.
Yeah, you have a lot of. I'm telling you, March to October is not in the mode to get better in.
Like I said, I don't need practice.
Wait, hold on. Look who it is.
Oh.
I'm on the phone.
I have to tell him he's gonna think it's very funny.
Yeah, how we doing? With who? Huh? At whose house? Hold on.
What's going on?
He's doing something at Simmons' house.
So Rishi, so what was the reason that you really got the game? Like, is there anything that what was your inspiration?
I'm getting interested in baseball. I'm watching the games. I thought getting the game would be nice.
It's a fun game, right?
It is a fun game.
Well, if we have at least four of us, we can do an online league, not a franchise. It's custom league, so it's just when you just play each other. There's no like management, but
That would be dope.
yeah, but we need two more, so
Bro, the game starts in 40 minutes and better than nuts.
that's great. That's truly the best. I don't know where Peter. If I stream it, I might have to do a huge stream delay because I can't let you see any of my pitches. I'm very.
He likes to do the
I'm gonna have to add a stream delay to that because I know what you'll be watching it. So
Rishi does that.
yeah. He's a stream
I
watcher.
would.
Yeah, that's why I'll have to delay it significantly.
You really think Rishi's gonna pull up the stream like that?
Well, I think the delay, if I stream it, I need to add it.
Yeah, but I thought there was an automatic delay either way.
Yeah, but might not be long enough.
Okay.
Rishi likes to do
What?
Wait, but hold on.
I want a significant. I want like a 30-second delay. Like I want
30 seconds.
Yep, even a minute. I want significant delay.
Yes, because we cannot have.
We can't risk anything.
Bro, I'm not the Astros. Relax.
Mr. K thinks you're stealing signs out here.
Or you could stream it. I don't care. But I'll stream it if you want.
Alrighty. I'll talk to y'all later.
Is that the show for tonight?
Yeah.